Leaks in oil are often among the most difficult mechanical problems to identify and repair. In particular, dreaded rear main seal leaks can send technicians on a protracted and labor-intensive repair journey. A rear main seal is a seal that stops oil loss from an engine's rear through a flywheel or flex plate, which is where the engine's crankshaft mounts to the transmission. Thus, the moniker rear crankshaft seal for the rear main seal is born. These kinds of seals are usually hidden within the transmission bell housing and are driven into a slit in the rear cover of an engine. Once an engine has been installed and a vehicle has been put back into service, it is typically not possible to view the rear main seal of the engine. Watch the video to learn the common symptoms of a rear main seal leak, what causes leaks, and how much it's going to cost for replacement. And just before we start, please make sure you've subscribed to the channel. Puddling of oil in driveway. After an engine is warmed up to standard operating temperature, rear main seal leaks often get worse. Because of this, a vehicle's leaky rear main seal is frequently easiest to spot in the minutes to hours following a day of parking. This ultimately causes oil to pool under a car's engine, providing abundant proof of the problems. Consequently, it is important to investigate the unexpected emergence of an oil stain in the driveway to ascertain its source. Additionally, this oil pooling could get worse over time. Oil saturation of vehicle underbody. It is not unusual for blowback to result in significant oil saturation of a vehicle's underbody, since a leaking rear main seal often leads to oil pooling within the bell housing of an engine or transmission. Leaking oil is swept rearward by the engine of a moving vehicle, covering everything behind it. This emphasizes how important it is to check your car periodically. Most of the time, you can spot these obvious indicators of rear main seal failure just by looking under your car. This enables you to schedule repairs before the problematic leak gets worse. Need for frequent top-offs. The propensity of rear main seal leaks to quickly release excessive oil is well known. A severely damaged rear main seal may leak up to a quart of oil in just 1 week. Regular top-offs are required to prevent an engine's oil from falling to dangerously low levels due to the engine's rapid oil loss. A worn rear main seal may be the cause if an unexpected oil leak is discovered during a weekly engine inspection, or if you find yourself adding more oil to your engine than usual. As a result, more time must be spent determining what is causing this increased oil consumption. Oil light illumination. When the low oil light on your car suddenly illuminates while you are driving, there are 2 important things you should do. First, stop as close to the nearest shoulder of the road as you can, then turn off your engine. Finding the location of your engine's missing oil is the second essential task. An engine's rear main seal is suspected in a situation like this. Rapid oil loss can result from a severe rear main seal leak, particularly if the vehicle in question is moving and the engine has warmed up to operating temperature. A low oil light on the dashboard will turn on if oil loss reaches a certain level set by the car's manufacturer. In a similar vein, certain cars will show a low oil pressure light or message. Causes of leak. Wear and tear is the most common cause of leaks in the rear main seal. Despite their relative hardiness, seals are not meant to live forever. Rather, as car ages and miles accumulate, it is normal for the seals in an engine to fail. At this point, seepage starts to happen, and extended storage times for vehicles may also increase the risk of rear main seal failure. These kinds of seals usually rely on splash lubrication from engine oil to prevent premature deterioration. This splash lubrication stops when a car is left idle for long periods of time, which causes the seals to dry out, solidify, and fracture. Because of this, leaks frequently surface soon after a car is put back into service. Less frequently, when an engine runs low on oil, a rear main seal may start to leak. While briefly running an engine 1 quart low on oil is unlikely to result in any problems, doing so over an extended period of time can cause seal drying and hardening. Consequently, in order to avoid more problems down the road, it is best to regularly check the oil level in your car. Replacement cost. There's no hiding the fact that repairs for a rear main seal leak will be highly expensive. The fact that most rear main seals are reasonably priced to buy only makes the situation worse. However, these repairs frequently come with high labor costs, and these labor expenses are of course easily justified. The rear main seal replacement on an engine is a difficult and time-consuming procedure. This kind of repair necessitates removing the transmission from the car because there is no other way to get to the rear main seal of an engine. Furthermore, in the case of four-wheel drive vehicles, it is frequently necessary to remove the transfer case. The precise cost of replacing the rear main seal varies from car to car and is determined by the manufacturer's stated flag time for the necessary repairs. The drive configuration of a specific vehicle affects the cost of replacing the rear main seal. Rear main seal replacements normally cost between $600 and $1,800, however, the majority of these fixes fall between the $800 and $1,200 range. Hope the information was helpful for you. If so, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel.